have the Inferno Melt. This is in the Robusto, and as far as I can tell, this is a famous smoke shop exclusive. It's got it's like a kind of a janky looking single cap there. Let's see if I can get that to focus. Shoulder looks good. Cap looks a little funny. But that's alright, that don't matter, we're gonna cut that off anyway. Go ahead and take a look at the wrapper while we're here and focused and all good and sexy. Nice looking wrapper there. Well constructed. It is a oval box press. Apparently there's a name for that. I will... hold on. Okay, so apparently, according to Pick Jimmy Cigars, there's different names for the box presses. It says the rounded box press is either Tampa press, Cuban box press, or simply a rounded box press. This is a 5x50 Robusto edition with a Nicaraguan wrapper. Kind of has a almost a cardboard, almost a dirty cardboard smell. Let's just put it that way. You know, cigar aromas can't always be described like beautifully. You know, it's just not how that happens. Doesn't mean they're a bad cigar though. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and punch this one because that cap is so busty looking. Nice and gentle, nice and gentle. Draw seems good. Ooh, that's a... well, it's not, I don't think it's infused. That much I can tell from the little dry puff there. Without further ado, okay, I see why they call it Inferno. That is a smoky, burny kind of flavor. Not in a bad way, don't get me wrong. I think this needs to warm up a little bit before I can really tell what's going on here, but yeah, that is a spicy, smoky, burny flavor. Let's go ahead and try a retro hell because I'm crazy. Yeah, burny, but not bad. It's not smooth, and it's not overly intense, but it is on that extreme side of things. Smoke output is excellent. Smoke quality is kind of chunky. Should be pretty good. I don't know, it's about 7 o'clock in the morning here, so I don't know if this is the right cigar for a morning, but hey, let's start the day right, shall we? About 10 minutes in here. So far so good. Construction is excellent. Smoke output is great. Still that chunky, high output smoke. The flavors have definitely muted down a little bit. That initial just kind of burny, intense definitely went away. And the flavors have gone to, the best I can describe it is sort of a metallic-y cumin. Definitely a very unique flavor to this guy. But not bad. It's not sweet. It's almost not even savory. It's more earthy and just, I don't know, industrial, I guess. Yeah, so, but I'm enjoying it. I think it's good. Alright, I just stepped outside because I noticed it's getting really nice out here, and I thought you guys would appreciate a little change of scenery after being cooped up in the garage all winter. It's just how it is in Washington. But anyway, about 20 minutes in here. Still going really good. That metallic flavor is still there on the draw, and the cumin flavor kind of went more towards the finish. It's very subtle, and just a hint of like a sweet cinnamon has joined it. Just a hint though, and then underlying throughout all of it, and the last flavor on the finish is just a very subtle spice. I can feel it on my tongue. It's almost like a pepper tingle, but it's a definite spice instead. But anyway, still going good. Birds are chirping. Looks like it's going to be a nice day. Nice way to start the day with a well-constructed cigar. Always appreciate that. Alright, about 45 minutes in here, reaching the band point. It is starting to burn a little bit funny there, but I've been watching it and it looks like it's going to catch up with itself, so I'm hoping I'm not going to have to touch it up. Smoke is still very chunky, nice smoke output. That metallic flavor is still there. It's kind of died down a little bit. The whole profile of the cigar has been a medium up to this point, and now it's going a little bit higher. The flavors are definitely a little more intense. I would say on the draw, kind of a general musky, oily flavor has joined it. And then on the finish, like a currant, and then that cinnamon died away, but that cumin is still there, just a hint. That's starting to die away now, and that general musky oil is starting to become the dominating flavor, definitely on the draw, and it's starting to creep into the finish a little bit. Otherwise, going really good. There is a hint of a nicotine buzz starting to come in now. About an hour and 5 minutes in here, still going really good, but right here at the end is where this cigar really gets its name, and by that I mean the Inferno. The spiciness really kicking in. The strength has gone up a little bit. I'm definitely getting a bit of a nicotine buzz. Smoke out is still pretty good. I didn't have to touch it up, by the way. It ended up catching up by itself, which is always a nice sign that it's well constructed, if it can catch up with itself. The best I can summarize this is to compare it with what I expected. For a 5x50, I expected the smoke time to be around 40 minutes. Obviously that didn't happen. So smoke time for value, very good. Smoke time for money spent, very good. Good value, that's what I mean to say. In this final little bit here, that, like I said, that spiciness is definitely kicked in on the draw. The more subtle flavors have died down. That metallic flavor went away, and on the finish is a bit of a black pepper now, and there's something else in there. That cumin flavor is kicked in a little bit more, but there's something almost like a cardamom. You know what I'm trying to say? Cardamom. A different kind of spice is in there. I'm having a hard time picking out what it is exactly, but spices and not heat spice. I should probably do a retrohale just to punish myself a little bit. Let's see. Oh yeah, definitely intense, very burny. And this last little bit is definitely where it gets its name. So overall, very nice smoke. Not what I necessarily expected, but I'm definitely looking forward to the other two. If this is the melt, then it'll be kind of interesting to see what the other ones have to offer. But I can tell you one thing, I would probably not smoke this at breakfast time again. Just between the coffee that I had before the cigar and the nicotine buzz, I'm definitely going to have to head to the kitchen and bake a mud muffin after this, if you know what I mean. But anyway, definitely worth a shot. If it looks interesting to you, sounds interesting to you, it's definitely worth the buy. So thank you for watching, and have a good rest of your day.